We're here at Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for some Quinnipiac women's basketball. I'm Noah Epstein alongside Griffin Cass. The women's basketball team's looking for revenge against the Manhattan Jaspers, the team that eliminated the Bobcats in last year's tournament. Griffin, what's different about this year's Bobcats team?
Two names, Mary Baskerville and Ella O'Donnell. The dynamic that these two players have brought to the team has expedited their success, right? I mean, the force that Mary Baskerville is on the defensive end and the way that Ella O'Donnell, standing at 6'2", can play inside out, it's spectacular.
Who's one X factor for the Manhattan Jaspers?
So when you think about X factors, you don't typically think about the leading scorer, but I gotta say D.D. Davis, because if D.D. Davis doesn't have a 20-plus point performance, it's going to be really tough for the Jaspers to pull out a win against the Bobcats.
On the other side, Bobcats X Factor, who are you going with?
So you could go in a lot of directions here. You could go Mackenzie DeWeese, Rose Caverly, Curtier, or Haywood, but I'm going with the sharpshooter, Jackie Grisdale. If Jackie's shot is falling from the outside, Bobcats are going to be a handful.
All right, Bobcats Jaspers coming up on the Quinnipiac Bobcat Sports Network. Tune into the newest episode of Bobcat Banter live from Atlantic City. Eric Kerr, Jack Main, Riley Millette, and Toyloy Brown III and myself talk about the MAC tournaments where the Quinnipiac men's and women's team are both in the semifinals. Listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
He has Savion Lewis on him. Eddard now with the ball at the top of the key. Drame floats to Nadefo, and he throws it down! Alley-oop to Nadefo over two Bobcats. Now it's Eddard. Drame has Belanc on him. Out to Banks for three. It's good! Darryl Banks the third from downtown, and St. Peter's now is a 5-point lead.
Williams makes the second. He missed the first one, but made the second. So Bobcats up by 2. 19 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. We'll see if they call a timeout. And it appears like they won't. Ogamuno Johnson. Powell, long 2. No good, too short. Rebound fought for 6 seconds, 5, now 4. 3-point attempt for Murray. No good. Powell, and he gets a layup with 1.7 seconds to go to tie this game at 71. And this game is headed to overtime.
Wow.
What an unreal sequence there from the Rider Bronx. Powell ended up wide open with the layup attempt with just 2 seconds to go.
We just talked about rebounding. Matt Block just got that big one, and then they just gave up a crucial rebound to tie the game. I think it's going to come down to the little things. It's going to come down to the little things for who wins this game.
Yeah, Quinnipiac had one timeout left. I don't know if Baker knew that or not, but me personally, as a former player, I like to think I could be a coach in the future or something like that. But personally, I would have used that timeout to potentially set up an offense, try to get one good shot. The Bronx obviously would have planned for that as well.
Yeah.
But I feel like right there it would have been a great opportunity to use it because you get 2 timeouts or one extra one in overtime. So it's not like you're not going to be out of timeouts for the entire span of overtime. But another great game and a great atmosphere so far.
Yes.
All right, everyone can take a deep breath. It is 71-71. We are going to overtime. We will be right back on the Quinnipiac Bobcat Sports Network. Dwight Murray Jr., who already has a double-double in this game, 17 and 12. Hands to Powell. Powell driving inside, kicking to Benson. Benson scores to tie the game.
Riders' bread and butter have been that handoff getting downhill.
15 seconds, 13, 12, coming up on 10 seconds to go. The ball is in Desi Jones's hands in a tie basketball game.
Force a switch.
Jones, 5 seconds to go, drives inside, forces up a shot, and it's good, but it's waved off because he walked. A travel is called against Desi Jones. So a turnover with 2.9 seconds left. And Jones highly disagrees with the call. We're about to see a replay of it. 1, 2, and they didn't show the whole replay.
They took the timeout graphic.
Oh man, I think that's a crucial play. Again, they were able to force the switch. So either way, Ryder was in jail. They either had the mismatch inside or they had Desi going downhill. I think that's a tough opportunity.
79-79 with 2.9 seconds, and now it is going to be Ryder who has a chance with just 3 seconds left to win this game and not send it to what would be a second overtime.
Quinnipiac's got to be ready for Ryder to come downhill. They're going to try to put pressure on those guards, get the ball in the quicker guards' hands, get it downhill, and either force a foul or something's coming from inside. I think they need to be ready for that pressure going downhill.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now, but early, at the beginning of overtime, I was about to mention that Quinnipiac, in their one time in overtime this season, they've lost to Niagara by 6. So we'll try to see if they can turn it around right here. Ryder's gonna have to go the whole length of the court in 2.9 seconds. A lot more time you can get. I know, just sprinting. When you're doing those conditioning drills, it takes about 5 seconds. But see what they draw up here.
Yeah.
Murray Jr. inbounds to Powell. Powell in
Oh,
front of
my
half court,
God.
long three-pointer is no good off the glass. And here we go to a second overtime.
Yeah, that was a lot quicker pace than the 5-second sprint we were expecting. He got a good look right there. That's a tough one.
He got a really good look. Powell was able to dribble a couple times, get across half court, and
He was
shoot
almost
a
to the
long-range
three-point line.
three. Almost at the three-point line, yes he was, but the shot was way too strong off the glass, didn't even hit the rim. So another 5 minutes will be added. We will have a second overtime when we come back on QBSN. Now it's Jones back on the other end. Fast-paced. Jones drives inside. Nice move. Reverse layup. Desi Jones after the Euro step. 83-83 with 3 minutes to go.
Career high for Desi Jones. 27 points in this game. 50% from the field. 4 for 7 from behind the arc. Only missed 1 free throw in this game. He's playing game of his career.
And a foul is called. It was Bertrand who had a layup attempt. Foul called, 2:58 to go, 83-83. So Bertrand will go to the line for 2.
I think that was a big finish for Desi on that last offensive possession. Alan Powell, who was guarding Desi, which forced the turnover right there. You saw him running back on the court, kind of saying, clamps up. He's clamping up, he's clamping up. So I think that was a big answer for him to shut that down.
Bertrand makes the first. As opposed to when the Bobcats are shooting their free throws. Crowd gets really loud for Bertrand. Trying to go 2 for 2, and he doesn't. Misses the second. Matt Belanc gets the rebound. So Bobcats down by 1, under 3 to go.
That's going to come back to bite him. That 1 missed free throw. Now it's going to be going back and forth for the rest of these last just over 2.5 minutes.
Jones double teams. Bounce past Tyrese Williams. Catch and shoot 3. It's good! Tyrese Williams from downtown. And the Bobcats take a 2-point lead.
You saw him holding up that follow through. He's feeling it.
86-84. Bobcats lead with under 2:30 to go. Ball inbounded to Murray Jr. as he lets the ball roll and picks it up. So now 1:10 to go. 100 seconds remaining in double overtime.
Bobcats going zone right here.
I think that's smart. I think that's a smart call.
Benson in the corner. Back to Murray. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Murray, bounce pass to Powell. Outside Benson. Benson driving inside, kicking it out to Bertrand. Bertrand for 3. It's good! Bertrand ties the game at 88 with 49 seconds to go.
Wow.
This game is unreal.
Wow. We just talked about they hadn't been hitting well, and here they go. I don't know. I still say that's a smart call to go zone, to really force that shot. I mean, they just hit it.
Yeah, there's not much more you could do for Tyrese Williams. He was on him. It was a deep 3, like at least 2 or 3 feet from behind the arc.
Yeah.
Quinnipiac 88, Ryder 88. What a clutch shot from Bertrand.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
This game is unbelievable. Bertrand now with 9 points on 3 of 6 shooting, including that huge three-pointer. His only three-pointer of the game. All right, Matt Belanc to inbound. Officials talking something over with Kevin Baggett. Seems like they're just changing where the Bobcats are inbounding from. Well, so they're discussing something, so more time for each team to talk, more time for us to talk.
Sneaking in an extra time out there.
Once again, you're listening to the Quinnipiac Bobcat Sports Network. Noah Epstein, Connor Core, Raven Douglas. We're so excited to have everybody listening on this Sunday afternoon. It is 4:26. We're in our second overtime. We might be going to our third. Who knows? 4 or 5. Who knows how many we'll get today? But what a great matchup between these two teams. Quinnipiac
Yes.
down by 16. You think it's hope is lost. Riders started off 10 for 11 from the field in the second half. And all of a sudden, you look up at the scoreboard, it's 88-88 in second overtime. What a great battle between these two MAC teams.
Yeah, both teams have shown that they've been able to step up and make big plays on such crucial times. They've both been very clutch, so the ending of this game is just going to be very interesting. You never know. It really can go either way.
Seems like the officials have everything figured out. The Rider team is walking to the floor. It'll be Powell, Benson, Murray Jr., James, and Bertrand for the Bronx. And for the Bobcats, it's Desi Jones, Alexis Reyes, Tyrese Williams, Paul Otieno, and inbounding is Matt Belanc. 39.9 to go. They have to get it across half court. They do to Alexis Reyes, and now Bobcats have plenty of time to get a shot off.
They're switching screens again.
Desi Jones with the ball, guarded tightly by Powell. 10 seconds, 9 now, 8 on the shot clock. Desi Jones, crossover, drive inside, spin move, layup attempt, no good but a foul. So Jones back to the free throw line.
You see Riders' emotion. They are frustrated about these calls out here.
It did look like Jones was just trying to get it up and hope that a foul was called. Would have turned bad quickly if the foul wasn't called on that. But Desi Jones, 27 points, 7 for 8 from the line.
Yeah.
2 clutch free throws coming up.
Jones to give the Bobcats a 1-point lead with 21 seconds to go. He does. Bobcats 89, Bronx 88. Jones has one more free throw.
No timeouts, so Riders going to have to figure out what they want to do quick.
Misses short, rebounded by Benson. So Ryder only down by 1. Jones's second miss from the free throw line in 10 attempts.
This is Murray
Jr.
Right here.
Murray Jr. floater is no good. Tip in, no good. Tipped up and rebound taken by Matt Belanc, and he's fouled. Oh my goodness. It rolled around the rim and stayed there for what felt like forever. And all of a sudden, Matt Belanc will go to the line to try to give the Bobcats a 3-point lead.
That floater has been falling for Murray all game, so I think luck is leading to Quinnipiac's side.
So Matt Belanc, I won't say what I want to say here, but he's at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. I did not say that he was 8 for 8 from the line, so it is not an announcer's jinx.
It's another robbery. That was halfway down.
Yeah.
Matt Belanc misses his first free throw of the game. Second one is good. So Bobcats up 90-88, 3.7 seconds to go. Let's see what Ryder has in store. Powell. It's going to be Murray to inbound. Gets it to James. Back to Murray. Murray, 2 seconds. 1 has to throw up at 3. It is no good! Murray misses at the buzzer, and the Quinnipiac Bobcats hang on to win 90-88 here in one of the best games of the season and one of the best you will ever see. And thank you so much to everyone listening from home. Once again, the Quinnipiac Bobcats win 90-88 over Ryder in double OT. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.